You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
And who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire, in a vain attempt to save his cat.
Well, that's an interesting metaphor. If you can call it a metaphor. Probably. Could.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Alright then let's go up here.
Here goes nothing. It's working! Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl! Oh, great.
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign men?
Just give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
Well, fuck you too.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
What? What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No? Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have
Too
nothing
much.
to tell
The
you.
subject
I don't
is
even know what an ace in the hole is. Ah!
I am still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Oh yeah, that's 4 different stages of Elizabeth.
We were all plenty scared of Atlas and his thugs, but only a fool counts out the right-thinking folks of Andrew Ryan's Rapture. Atlas's thugs have been pushed out of Point Prometheus. They're on the run in Fort Neptune. It's one thing starting a war, Atlas, but finishing one's an altogether different matter. Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks.
What?
You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Suchong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The pre-frontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
if you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next.
They can be held perfectly responsible for what comes next.
Here we go. You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball. Still now. And resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over 1/4 inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
Fuck this.
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in the lobe? Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Ah! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go!
a simple matter. All I need do is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
and give
anything!
it a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything!
Better to show by example.
Please! Please don't! I don't know anything!
For fuck's sake.
I don't know! Please!
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors, and what's behind all the doors.
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All of this for nothing. Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic! It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me man's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
So, we're supposed to go to Suchong's clinic now.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside.
Oh, fuck you for shoving me.
We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a laggard.
Oh, okay. This part is really weird. Sort of weird.
Alright. Let's see here what we could do.
Mr. Monster's mean. Scary. Stay away from him. He's scary.
Look, it's okay. He can't hurt anyone.
Scary.
Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't... I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some... I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
So let's see if we can find some documentation like this as an example.
Huh. Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable.
Let's go here.
If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister. No Big Daddy.
Return to the Big Daddy. Did I miss something over here? Yeah, I did.
Suchong, what the hell were you thinking? Drinkable plasmids? We're burning through 10 times the amount of atom compared to the injectables. And if you fail to notice, them sea slugs ain't exactly growing on trees. Switch back to the injectables and let the eggheads in marketing worry about selling it to the chumps.
Scary, 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 scary.
I've got to do something.
Big monster sick. Big monster
It's okay.
sick.
It's okay, please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to
Monster's
do.
going to die. Not there. We can help. Help.
It's quite an extreme needle, but oh well. Is it like sort of similar to the way Elizabeth got imprinted with the songbird? The same way these guys getting imprinted with, you know, the Big Daddy.
The lion with the thorn in its paw.
Those shadows fuck me up, like, I keep seeing shit.
Is your daddy a puppy?
Oh, not this one.
She's very pretty.
This one's even in BioShock 1.
Break her neck for me. What? Break that sweet puppy's neck. No, please. Break that puppy's neck. Would you kindly? No. No. Very good.
I hate this one, god damn it, like... so fucking horrible.
Suchong, of all the things I know this. It is in your power to be a different man. What can Ryan take from us that we have not already sacrificed at the altar of discovery? They are children, little sisters, and yes, they will forget. But you and I won't. The memories of what we have done fade only with the dimming of all lights. Tenenbaum.
That voxophone is, sorry, audio diary, whatever, is so, this is probably the one that, you know, sticks with me most.
Plasmid 255. Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day. I can't seem to get the damn Big Daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bondage is just not forming. Get away. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing? Get back! Get back!
Well then, that was disturbing to say the least.
There's the ace. This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
Like how he smashed him almost up in the ceiling and before smashing into the table. Oh well, let's go through here. Anything over here? No. For fuck's sake, those fucking statues. This is a cool shot. Actually, they can go right on the wallpaper.
Hey, sister. Over here.
Oh yeah, I actually thought it was over here you were standing, you know. I couldn't see you right in the middle of fucking everything.
Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. We both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist. Yeah. What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey! What does this say?
It says, would you kindly?
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and Rapture's ours. Yeah!
That was uncalled for.
I chose Rapture.
Living there is the Lily Cup. I'll go there soon with Mr. Bubbles, and we'll search the place from tail to
A man chooses. A slave obeys.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. It is you who are their savior.
You get away! Then
You little nothing!
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
dans ses bras, elle me parle à tout bas. Je vois la vie en rosa. Il m'a dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. S'il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie.
And that was BioShock Infinite, DLC Episode 2, concluding, well, the entire BioShock series on this channel, at least. This is, as I said in the beginning, this is probably my favorite DLC. I have more, and I'm not really gonna talk to it because there's something coming up in the credits, actually. I think I got the most of it. I believe I got close to every, audio diary, and found, all the funny little things around here and there. So yeah. I've already said it, I believe, actually, but this is really my favorite part of the BioShock series, like bar none, really. Or by far, I meant to say. I think I'm actually a bit, whenever I play this, I'm sort of sad that BioShock actually wasn't pitched as a stealth game. I think it works better this way. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, I would still like a fully explorable Rapture where you could go everywhere you want, I would pay a huge amount of money for that. a huge amount. I would pay like full price, $60 for like just you be able to walk around in Rapture. And I actually believe the song is coming, so I'll shut up now.
Ready? Yep. See the pyramids along the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember, when a dream appears, you belong to me. And I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe you'll be lonesome too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember, till you're home again, you belong to me.
Great.
Yeah?
I think you got it.
Can I clap?
So, I can talk about stuff like right now, you know. So, what happened, essentially? So, in the beginning, we learn about Elizabeth. Okay, so, first of all, if you don't understand what happened in BioShock 1 and BioShock 2, sorry. If you don't understand what happened in BioShock 1, BioShock Infinite and BioShock Infinite Burial Sea Episode 1 is probably going to be a bit hard to understand this. Especially if you don't understand BioShock Infinite Episode 1. Sorry, BioShock Infinite, just BioShock Infinite, the main game. But what happens? So, after, you know, Elizabeth destroyed this tower in BioShock Infinite, she became into the super quantum position by essentially erasing herself, by eliminating all the Comstocks who ends up creating Elizabeth. Some of the Comstocks, the weird thing is they say this is the final Comstock at the end of BioShock Infinite Burial Sea episode. No, in BioShock, in episode 2 here, she said that he was the final Comstock, but that doesn't really fit with the Infinite Worlds theory that either there are an infinite amount of them or there are none of them. But regardless, let's just put that to rest. So, she goes back and she kills the Comstock, but in the progress, she also kills Sally. And she then escapes to Paris and whatever. It's a fantasy sort of land. And, well, that's... Anyway, she sort of escapes to Paris by, because she had so much skill killing Sally, essentially. But after, the Big Daddy killed the Comstock Booker, she was sent back. So she wanted to go. She was also killed by him, and for some reason you can't go back if a quantum superposition version of you goes into a reality where it has been killed. It apparently becomes normal again, like it becomes alive. And well, she wasn't completely normal. She was able to see some things that you could like see, like they talked about it like it was sort of like bursting through, but she said that she couldn't control everything. She wasn't omniscient. She couldn't see every possible reality. So yeah, then she gets with then of course the entire thing here leads up to that the ace in the hole was now I can't remember his name, but the guy we play as in BioShock 1. So, and the ace in the hole was either him or the activation phrase of both of them. I don't know, that doesn't really matter anyway. And this essentially makes it the prequel to BioShock 1. Which is quite interesting, because once you start thinking about it, is that the Twist Twins put all of this in motion. Does this mean that they also wanted to get Elizabeth to solve or to kill Atlas and them in Rapture? Like, was this intentioned by the Twist Twins? And that's one of the things. A fun thing actually is that if you go back during the time where, that's the Rapture picture, and if you look right there you can see the wing of the plane hitting the bottom of the ocean. But anyway, you can see actually in the subtitles that Atlas, the name Atlas, changes to Fontaine because he doesn't understand what the phrase means. That's just like a fun little thing. So yeah, I don't actually think there's much more to explain here. That's the thing about the final Comstock, because there shouldn't be a final Comstock in the infinite universes, but I think it's because you have to essentially there could be a final Comstock if you think about it like this. Let's say that the fact that if you eat an apple or a pear for dinner or whatever, that's two realities. So that means it creates two universes, and that essentially for every choice or for every variable there's two universes. One where one option is selected and one where another option is selected. In that way, there would be a finite amount of universes, but they would just be so close. There would just be so many of them that it would be easier to create a paradox instead of going in and manually kill every single one, like Elizabeth did here. So the final Comstock, quote unquote, could be in reality. It's just highly impractical, and Elizabeth have to use a lot of time, and I would say time in quotation marks, because that's not really, he exists sort of out of time. So yeah, that's sort of my explanation to it. One thing I'm really interested about is the little test twins. They are so mysterious, and you don't really know much about them at all. Just sort of there. You know of course the backstory a bit and all that, but besides that, no, there's not much going on in that. So I would actually not mind like a game that pretty much focused a bit on the test twins and what the plans with everything was, because there's a bit of unanswered questions. How big their involvement was in it. it's pretty clear that they wanted Elizabeth to get omniscience to kill, or they wanted Elizabeth to kill Comstock off for good. But did they also mean, you know, for her to start the events of BioShock 1? Or instigate the events of BioShock 1? That's sort of the thing. Also, the reason why Elizabeth went back to this is because of first, that's one thing we need to establish. There's 2 endings in BioShock 1, but the good ending is the canon ending in BioShock 1. So when Elizabeth chose to go back there, I also believe that she knew, or I know that she knew that the guy we play as in BioShock 1, whom I can't remember now. Yeah, his name slips me for some reason. He was going to save the Little Sisters, and that's why the good ending is canon. So by instigating BioShock 1, Elizabeth knows that she can save both Sally and the Little Sisters, and the rest of the Little Sisters, or a huge amount of them. So yeah, that's just, you know, the reason why Elizabeth went back. Also, I believe she wants to give Sally a new life and all the other Little Sisters a new life. So yeah, I believe that's everything. I might have missed something, might have not touched too much on something. I believe there's something I'm missing, but I can't really remember now. So yeah. First of all, please leave a like or dislike if you enjoyed this series on this video. Subscribe if you want more sort of games like this. We're done with the BioShock series now, so we'll be moving over to another game. I haven't really been sure which one, but I think I want to try a small indie game called Emily is Away, and that's just seeing what that's about. It says free indie game, by the way, so but that should be coming up next. And then I think I've been thinking about Darksiders. The Emily is Away game should be a short video, so it should be a short let's play. It's like I don't know, but it shouldn't be that long. And then Darksiders, yeah, and then after that I'm not sure, but I have both Darksiders 1 and 2, so that should be good. And The Witcher 3 will continue, of course. If you have not been watching that, then it's actually pretty good. You can watch the part 25, there's a sex scene in that, if that's something that interests you. So take full advantage of that. It's censored though, so I'm the only one who gets to see the tits. So thank you for watching my let's play of the entire BioShock series. Actually, that's insane to think about that I'm done with that. I started this way back, you know. But anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like or dislike, leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment with feedback. I really appreciate if you can give me some feedback on these videos. Very much appreciated. Other than that, also leave a comment, by the way, if you want me to explain anything, and there should be links in the description for some explanations that have been, you know, actually been thought through before, not just me pulling it out of my ass as I'm sitting here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you in the next playthrough of whatever game I'm going to choose. Bye.